Hello, Will Scott from Airbrushing. Today I'm going to show you how to paint a little license plate. I just ordered these off Amazon. They come already with a base coat on there. So the first thing we'll have to do is just scuff this up. Just take a red Scotch-Brite pad and just scuff up this little area. You do that. Make sure you get all the edges. And right now I've got my stencil work cutting, and I'll cut those out or weed them out as soon as they're finished, and we'll go from there. Alright, so the sign blanks are real easy to do. Once you get them all scuffed up, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of my black diamond metallic and I'm going to spray over the top of this to give me a nice metallic base, and from there we'll go ahead and add the stencil work and we'll go from there. Alright, I got my sign blank painted. I got the nice metallic black sprayed on. Once you get your base coat on, especially if you're doing metallic, just wipe it off a little bit. You might have some flakes here and there, but I've got my stencil cut out, so I'm going to be placing this stencil right here on top. This one I'll save for later, so you'll be able to see what's coming up then. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to place this stencil on top of here. So we'll peel it off. Sometimes these stencils are a little tricky to get on there, but just keep mashing them down until I stick to the transfer paper real well. The reason why it sticks to the white is because the razor or the blade, when I was cutting, went a little too deep into the paper, so it kind of wants to stick to that paper. Alright, so now I'm going to lay this on as straight as possible. We got good space on each side. Alright. Now when you peel these off, the easiest way is to go flat. Just press down onto the plate, and we want to peel this off evenly. Make sure everything's stuck. These little areas that just peeled off where the little bolts would be won't be so bad. You won't need those areas. Alright. Now we got that put on, and we'll go and start our first layers of paint. Alright, now the first thing I'll do is I'm going to spray my bright white. I'm just going to cover everything you see in black is going to be in white. So what I'll do is go ahead and fill up my airbrush. Spray some. Alright. So from here, I'm just going to coat everything. Alright, I can see everything's coated the way I want. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take my my grunge stencils and add some layers to this. I'm going to add some texture and depth by adding these little grunge areas. So we got the flag here. I'm just going to spray here and there. No patterns, just spray it on and spray it on. You won't have to worry. Patterns, you don't really want patterns in grunge or distress areas. So a lot of this is going to be, when you peel this off, everything that's covered in the yellow is going to be black, of course. So when I want to do the numbers in a different color, probably a silver. But these white areas I'm going to coat in a candy blue. The candy is transparent, so everything we're spraying down will be in blue. And I have two different colors I'm going to use. I'm going to use this electric blue, which is a dark candy blue, and then I'm going to use a Hawaiian blue, which is a little bit lighter. Alright, I'm going to highlight these stars. And then I'm going to highlight around these numbers. Alright, so now I'm going to go out and I'm going to spray the candy blue, electric blue on top, and I'll let it dry and I'll come back and we'll see what it looks like. Alright, I've got my electric blue sprayed on, and once I sprayed that layer on, I went ahead and sprayed a mid-coat clear over top of it. What the mid-coat clear does is it just seals that blue into the paint there. So when I go to spray my next blue, the other blue won't fade in to this blue and distorts it. So we're just going to, from here, I'm going to add another layer of white, and this time I'm going to use this cracking texture grunge stencil, and I'm just going to go and spray here and there No patterns, just spraying here and there. I use this stencil a lot on different cups and things, motorcycles. It just adds such a cool layer. And what we're doing here was we're creating depth. So when you look in there, you'll see the first layers that we sprayed with this grunge texture. And then above that will be the lighter blue in this stencil. So it's just, you're looking down into your paint. And you don't have to use these, you can use other ones, there's tons of other ones. You can do the bubble stencils or bricks, or you can do carbon fiber, marble effects, there's endless options. Alright, let's do it right here. Alright, now for here, I'm going to go ahead and lay down my Hawaiian blue. And I'm not going to spray it very dark. The concept for candies is the more you add on, the deeper it gets. I don't want to go too deep because I don't want to take away from my first layer. Alright, now that I got that sprayed, I'm not going to worry about adding a clear coat or the mid coat on top of this, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to spray some silver into this. I'm going to peel the numbers off, and I'm going to lay this other stencil I cut out over the top of this, so nothing but the numbers will be shown. Then we'll go with some brilliant silver. I really want these numbers to pop out. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and spray the stars in the silver. I'm going to take my white again and leave that there. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut the video and I'm going to take all the stencil work off, and then I'll cut the video back on. You'll see where I'm at. Alright, as you see, I got the numbers taken off. I left everything on. What I'm going to do now is add my other stencil on top of this, and we'll come back and I'll show you where we go from there. Alright, so I got the new stencil put on and I went ahead and taped the edges. So now from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray my silver. Right in here. All right, looks pretty good. Everything looks covered. I don't have any dark areas. So from here, we'll let this dry. I'm gonna let this dry, then I'm gonna peel it off. Usually what I'll do is I'll put my heat gun on it just to help it out some, speed it up. When you are spraying this stuff, be sure you wear a mask. I got a ventilation system in my little spray booth here, so it sucks everything out. But it doesn't hurt to wear a mask when you're spraying all this. So now I'm going to remove all this, and we got one more little thing to paint on here, and then we'll come back and see the results. All right, I got all my stencil work pulled off. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add one more layer of this cracked stencil, just a little bit here and there. I'm not going to spray aggressive, just very light. Just everywhere. Remember, no patterns to this. Alright, I think that'll about do it. Now the next step from here will be clear coat. So what I'll do, all this is automotive paints. I'll use a automotive clear I get from Sherwin Williams, and I'm going to probably put about 3 coats on this and call it done. I'm going to stick it in my oven for about 5 hours, and once it's cured, we'll take it back out and I'll show you the final results. Alright, as you can see, got it all cleared. I went ahead and put 5 coats of clear on there. I wanted to get everything just sealed up right. There's no indentions or anything in there. But other than that, you know, license plate, it takes a lot of damage or wear and tear of being in front of a vehicle in the front, but I put enough clear on there to make it last for a long time. And of course, like all my other projects, you know, I gotta put my logo on there. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like the video, share it. If you have any questions, leave me some comments and I'll be glad to answer. And again, thank you, and I hope you enjoyed.